Hey guys, it's Eric with the Miller Park Minute, where we're throwing strikes and getting likes, hitting dingers, getting listeners. Back again with another live broadcast. We are doing a live watch along. I turned the volume down. I just don't want to. Excuse me. Uh, so this is your only Brewers Daily podcast. We come at you every day, 5:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Unless there's a technical glitch like this morning, so there was no episode this morning. But we're going to get better at those. Some of these little kinks are getting worked out of the process. Crew playing the Reds. You can see it right up here in the corner. 4-1. Good start. Welcome to the show. Who's ever watching live, thank you for coming along. So we're going to watch and comment as we go, talk about the Brew Crew. Since you didn't see the episode that I produced last night's episode, we just talked about how it's the Cincinnati Reds, and playing the Cincinnati Reds should be good for the Brewers at every time. Now, doesn't mean we can't beat good teams, but the Cincinnati Reds are hot right now, and we did beat them, so that's important. This show is on Apple, Spotify, Google, Amazon, Radio Public, you name it. If you just stumbled onto us for the first time, you can find us on all those platforms. We're on your favorite podcast platforms, 5:30 a.m. Central Standard Time every day. So that's our upload. Trying to upload new video, new content. We also have exclusive content over at Brew Fanatic. We do videos 2-3 times a month. We're going to actually produce a video for them probably tomorrow, I think. It just depends on what I get going. So we try and put new content out. We talk in a positive manner, glasses half full kind of mentality. Join us on Facebook, Twitter, Miller Minute on Twitter, the Miller Park Minute, and Milwaukee Brewers on Facebook, Facebook, the Facebook group. You can also go over to Patreon if you want to support us. Miller Park Minute at Patreon. We are on Rumble now too. Just trying to think. There's so many things. $20 off with the code Miller Park Minute at SeatGeek. So that being said, that's all we got for sponsorship so far. You can also now join. Oh, my guy, Weimer. I love watching Weimer. So one of the things with Weimer, I think he's going to really be kind of our bopper once he gets going here. I think time will tell. Ooh. That was close. Come on. I don't know. Like, umpiring this year is kind of, to me, gone a different way. I know we saw a lot of retirement with the new rules and stuff like that, and I think a lot of guys want to get out of it because the future of their jobs is at risk. With them talking about robot umps and stuff like that coming forward. We have not done very well. I want to say there's like an 0 for 20 recently with the bases loaded. 0 for 22 maybe. I don't know the exact stat, but it's been pretty bad. And that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that because we've had so many bases loaded opportunities that we should be able to cash in on. Yeah, bases loaded walk. We'll take it. Get one across however we can. So 5-1 Crew. I'm gonna hang out for a while. I'm just eating some. I was just eating some pizza, eating some lunch. So if you guys got any topics of conversation you want to jump in the comments, say hi. I did not share the join stream. I don't know. Because I don't need to. I think it's pretty public that it's everywhere. I've done this enough times, right? I've done enough of these. So we got kids in the background, just so you know. Sent out a couple messages. It is now 9. Oh my God, I turned and I missed it. I was looking at my computer and missed it. It's now 9-1. And I don't have the audio on because YouTube copyright strikes. So we don't want to get any of those. Nice home run for Perkins. Grand slam? Is that what that? Did I just miss a grand slam? Please replay it. Goes back up to bat. We're getting to Ashcraft. 72 pitches and 9 runs. Jesus. Jesus. So this week, the majority of the news has been focused on where people think like the quality of the team. I shouldn't say the team. The stadium is right now and stuff like that. A lot of people are talking about that. Obviously, with the injury to Ruff last night, which is just a laceration to his leg, a pretty bad one, requiring some stitches and stuff like that. I think that was part of the moves today to bring Perkins and why am I blanking on name? Oh my gosh, help me! Somebody help me! Help me! I'm struggling here. What's his name? Perkins and not Ruff. John Singleton. I could not think of his name for the life of me. That was Blake Perkins' first career home run. That's awesome. First career homer is a grand slam. Beautiful home run too. I was just looking at the replay there. I might have to do this more often where I just do this and I talk and I can look or I have a second screen. Oh, maybe I can put my iPad there. That'd be smart. That way when I'm looking at the screen or have it on the computer screen too. I did not think a watch along through with my TV being on the back corner there. I did not think this through. So feel free to say hello in the comments below if you are Scott. How about these rookies? My gosh, I'm loving it. It is amazing, right? It is truly amazing that we've got these guys. And I think once we have the pieces stepping up around them, they're going to be even better than they are. I think one of the big things here, Scott, and everybody that's listening, is we haven't had a full, complete team, a whole caveated team. You got Urias is not a rookie anymore, and he's injured. You've got Naladamas is injured. Yes, I love Weimer. I got a Weimer shirt the other day, actually. What the heck that is. But yeah, no, I really think that we just wait and see here with these guys. I mean, if you guys look back to Freddie Corbin and Brendan Woodruff, it's taken them time to develop into who they are. And I don't know if anybody else is going to say this like I'm going to say this, but Colin Ray, I really do enjoy him. I think he's kind of underrated for what he's done so far for the Crew. He's put up a lot of scoreless innings, and there's just guys that are underrated on this team, and they're not getting the love. The flashy, the Bryce Turang, who, don't get me wrong, I love Bryce Turang, but and Brian Anderson's just been an unsung hero, and Owen Miller's been really great. These are guys that we can build a club around for a long time. And Brian Anderson isn't the guy that's going to require a lot of money to be spent. So that's another huge plus for us, is the fact that these guys aren't going to require all the money in the world. And who would have thought it? Who would have thought getting these kind of underrated signings like Bryce Turang? I'm sorry, Bryce Turang was a rookie. Like Owen Miller and Brian Anderson. Who would have thought that these would be what? Gosh, 9-1. What a good. Colin Ray can go a complete game today if he wants to because he's got such a lead, and it's the Reds, and we just beat up on them, which is the beautiful part about playing Cincinnati. When I saw we were doing 4 in Cincinnati, I was like, oh, get a little bit of relaxation time. This is gonna be some easy pods. I love doing this podcast. I love talking about it, but it's always funny to me when people are like, "Oh, they can only beat the bad teams." Yeah, but hey, let's at least beat the bad teams. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, let's play this game. Let's continue to play our game. Connery looking skinny. He's a tall bean. He's just a beanpole. Good stiff wind would blow him over. A lot of people are complaining right now about balls and strike calls, strike zone. Um, Me personally, I this is what it is. It's always going to be this way. Let's not get too caught up in it. Not get too caught up in it. I am enjoying the land of Facebook right now with the complaints about where we're being broadcast, where we're playing. Um, we they're going to play where they're going to play, guys. I was talking about this earlier with the wife, and I was saying how one of the big things that people are talking about right now, and one of the things that has kind of come to fruition. Um, oh, didn't quite get there. Um, One of the big things that's come to fruition with all this is the Padres and the Valley deal. The Padres did not extend the deal like our Valley didn't. So the Padres are now going to broadcast their own games, and MLB is going to take over broadcasting. Um, that's actually a good thing for all of us. Um, no matter how you look at it, I think one of the things that we are currently facing in this realm is we're in a spot where you got to pay to play on just about every platform. So, with that being said, if you have to pay $20 a month to watch baseball, that's way cheaper than having a cable subscription. You want to know what I pay for cable with my internet? It's almost $170. I think I pay for a little bit faster internet because I create videos for the internet. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, excuse me. That being said, it's still pretty awesome. It's still pretty awesome to be able to only pay 20 a month. I'm paying for I normally pay for the MLB.TV subscription, which is $24.99. Oh. Little two runner. Little two runner. Oh no, single run. I just saw Jonathan India running back in it. I was like, oh, did he score too? What? But and that's the thing. Like, why are we complaining about that? I pay $24.99 a month all day if I could get all the games, no blackouts, no interruptions. Uh, One of the big things, and my wife pointed this out, and I didn't even think about this. So, I, I do it. I have Bucks flags. I have Giannis back there. I have all this stuff. But one of the big things to me when watching games is like if they're interrupted by Bucks games. That's a bother to me. Like I'd rather watch Brewers over Bucks. Just my opinion, just who I am. But they always interrupt or push it to the alternative channel. Now you don't have to worry about that alternative channel. You have direct access to the Milwaukee Brewers, every day, every game. That's what I like. And I don't know. Maybe MLB. My thought process is maybe MLB owning this is going to have more of a direct impact on like advertising and revenue, and maybe it'll that's gone. That's gone. Cincinnati gives up the long balls. The park is notorious for it. Jake Freely, solo shot. All right, it's still 9-3. 9-3 is not bad at this juncture of the game, but yeah, that's one of the things I think with Bally, like losing control of this is, hey, we're gonna have a more direct access route. Maybe the revenue will come in more for the crew, which would be amazing. Like if the Brewers could take the revenue shares up a notch because they're broadcasting their own games, or MLB technically is, which is part of the Brewers are part of, obviously. Um, so maybe more of that revenue gets shifted our way. And MLB.TV subscriptions are going to go up. Actually, leave in the comments below, live or if you're watching this later, if you subscribe or not to MLB.TV. I'm curious how many people actually subscribe to it that watch the Brewers. I don't think this fan base. I don't think there's a lot of people in this fan base. Pop up, Perkins got it. That do. So I just don't think there's. I've said this and I'll say this again. This is a football state, hardcore. Most people are diehard Packer fans and not as diehard of Brewers fans. And prove me wrong if I'd love for you to prove me wrong on that, because it's impossible to prove wrong. Somebody just said on Twitter, can we please keep a lead? That's funny. We technically are keeping the lead. We just got out of the inning. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. People are so fickle. But yeah, as a you know as a fan of the game, I'm curious how many people are actually fans and have MLB.TV to keep that as part of their subscription as well. Sophia posted a nice little video of the congratulations. One of the other big topics this week was just I was just looking back at topics that we covered this week. I talked about the how to join and the fact that you can now support me. There's super chats here. This is 100% free on what I do. I do all this without getting paid. Yes, my videos are monetized, but that really doesn't mean much. I've made like 10 cents so far, not any money that can be put in my bank account. So if you want to support me in a way directly to support me, you can click that join button down below the YouTube video. That is something that for a couple dollars a month, you can join and get exclusive access to early videos, live chats, stuff like this. I'm going to do more watch along stuff like this because I do enjoy it. I love when they show the fans from Milwaukee or Wisconsin on the game. That's always fun to me because like the people aren't paying attention. It's just it's kind of like the fan cam. It's just a random shot, like picking their nose or sipping their beer. So we're gonna give this about maybe 15 more minutes, guys. We're just enjoying the game with a live view, and I'm giving my thoughts as we speak. I did not do power rankings this last week because I just didn't feel it was didn't feel the power rankings were there. I mean, we keep slipping. Maybe once we get on a winning streak and things get better. I did talk about the All-Star ballot. One of the things with the All-Star ballot, I don't think that we are going to really have much to do unless these guys turn out real hard, real fast. I could see like a Devin Williams getting in on, but that's not on a fan vote. That's on a. There's just too many much better all-star caliber infielders, outfielders. If you fill out a ballot, I'm not saying don't fill out a ballot for the Brewers, but what I'm saying is that it's not going to be very easy, especially with the strength Contreras, I'd love to see. Oh, home run gone, baby. It's a little shot. William Contreras. How many is that for him now? 19th RBI, 7th home run of the season. He has been amazing. So I didn't talk about the moves that brought because last night's video was a short clip video. I did not talk about the moves that brought what happened today. And Darren Ruff placed on the IL with an injured right knee from the lacerations, so they gave him a 10-day stint. Tyrone Taylor also 10-day injured with a right elbow sprain, retroactive to June 2nd. Blake Perkins recalled and John Singleton recalled from AAA Nashville. So the significance of this is Tyrone Taylor was hitting really poorly. So I've said this before and I'll say it again. I think one of the things that the teams can kind of self-manipulate is injury status on like elbow sprains and things like that, pulled groins. They can play with those a little. I don't know that they'd want to play with that with how injured they are, but it just seems like, oh yeah, let's throw them on a quick 10-day, call up somebody who's hot down in the minors and see what we can turn out of them. That's funny. So the inexperience shows in the Reds. When you watch this Reds team play, there's been a couple plays where the throws have just not been quite there. And this Reds team could get very good, but I think the inexperience shows. If you watch the Apple TV game, they were basically blowing the Reds last night. So I enjoy the Apple TV in the fact that the broadcast itself is good, the quality is good. Apple focuses a lot on the visuals. They have the cool new stats. They don't have the traditional stats to baseball posted, but one of the things I enjoy here is you have your own broadcasters. And if Apple gets to the point where they could use our broadcasters, I think that'd be super cool. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. I don't think that they're going to get to the point of having their own broadcasters or our broadcasters. They're not going to broadcast enough games unless they buy out the TV rights, which very well could happen. I mean, Apple's one of the richest companies in the world. Singleton give anyone else Eric Thames type of vibes? Eric Thames-esque vibes. This Montessario has been pretty impressive as well. I like that kid. We have had so many call-ups and call-downs. The funny part with, I was just thinking about this with Singleton. Singleton has been on and off the 40-man so many times. Just interesting to see where he's going to fall. If he sticks around now without Luke Voigt on the roster, it'll be cool to see. Oh, yeah, these things every time. Oh, this is gotta be Dick's. Yeah, I think this is a Dick's ad. I could be wrong. That's price guaranteed. But yeah, so I think that's kind of one of the things, especially for Singleton. Like, guy hasn't played since 2015. Getting a shot, just the same as Tehran. Tehran got a shot. And he's here. And he had some really good years. My buddy from the brewfanatic.com did a video on Julio Tehran that was quite informative. I saw it on his TikTok, but I also think it's on brewfanatic.com, so go check that out. Burns' ejection last night was classic. That's his first one. And I think it's cool to see him kind of a little bit of attitude. So Willie, yesterday, I forgot to mention, Willie was resuming baseball activities with High A Wisconsin. I believe that He's wearing a catcher's mask in the dugout. That one was hilarious. I did mention that in the video. But yeah. So Rough Willie and Urias are all looking to be pretty quickly back. Tyrone Taylor as well. Might need to spend some time down, which would give him some time to work on the bat. Eric Lauer, we don't know, late June. Jesse Winker, no date. Matt Bush, mid June. JB Backus to be determined. Brandon Woodruff is still looking like after the All-Star break. Yeah. Wade Miley. There was a good report on Wade Miley yesterday. Wade Miley is starting to resume activities, and he's starting to feel better ahead of schedule. So that's really solid. That's really good. 10-3. 53 pitches here at this juncture in the game for Colin Ray. I don't think it's a bad thing whatsoever. I'm just going to pop and express again that you can now join the channel and join the team. Become a Miller Park Minute supporter. It would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, see, look at this. Okay, so Twitter is, I tell you guys every day I hate Twitter, and I hate certain Brewers fans because there's literally guys that don't get too excited about Brewers hitting today. And they posted like a picture of Graham Afgraff's card. Whatever. It doesn't matter if the guy's a bad pitcher. What matters is they get the feeling back, and they get some good mojo going. Who cares if it's a bad pitcher? Great, let's take that. You got to take the pitches when you can. You know what I mean? It's something where you take the hits where you can get them, and I'm not gonna complain about that. There's actually a picture of I'm sure you've seen it, a meme of William Contreras with a super long bat. One of my favorite memes. I love it. This fan account on Twitter reports every time. Is it raining here? What is going on? These kids playing in the rain outside? Guys drinking beers? I don't know what that is. I don't know what they were showing there. Maybe that's just like an outdoor area. I've never been to Reds Park. I'd love to go there. I've only been to Target, Wrigley, Comiskey, US Hillier, whatever you want to call the White Sox. And I have been to Tampa Bay. What was it? Young, I think. St. Louis as well. I've been to St. Louis as well. Let's strike out. Strike out for Colin Ray. What's he at for the day? What's he at? We are just hanging live, guys. This is what this is about. This is just a live session on a Saturday, a watch along. If you are not watching the actual broadcast of what I'm doing, it's just me talking live and sitting here and staring at the screen. So in case you're not seeing that part of it, Colin Ray is sitting at 4Ks today. All right, okay. Let's go, Colin. Let's go. Colin Ray is one of those, like I said, underrated guys. Just little dribbler up the middle. All right, we got it. God, the Singleton's got that Thames look. I know I mentioned it already, but it was good to see that Eric Thames come back, hang out and drink a beer in Milwaukee. I laughed. I said to the wife, I said, "Hey, look, maybe he's trying to get a job again. Everything just come back to her. Wouldn't be shocked. We're desperately in need of players right now. So I think I said I'd give it about 15 minutes. So I'm going to give this about 5 more minutes, guys. If you want to jump on, you want to make some comments. If you just want to click the join button, great. Like I said, we now have a join button. You can support me for a nominal fee every month. Oh, look, it cut off. But he bobbled it. I was like, where did that go? So obviously they moved the camera, and he just bobbled that. It's okay, Contreras. We still like you. That's one guy I'm gonna like having on the team for a long time is Contreras. I think Colin Ray is kind of an underrated guy that we should keep around too. We'll see what happens when he gets back and get everybody healthy. With my even just a spot starter, he can. He's much better than that Jason Alexander guy. So let's bid adieu for today. Thank you for watching, guys. I will check it back next time. I'm not going to do a full game watch along because that's a lot of work. So thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Go Brewers. Remember to like and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next episode of the Miller Park Minute.